Welcome aboard, kid. Now on YouTube.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the WAKCAST, the wackest podcast on the internet. I am one of your hosts, Fluffy McGruff.
I'm the Batman.
And I'm Naboo, that's who.
And today we have super
Batman.
special news today about DC superhero stuff for your Valentine's Day. That's right. Fuck love. We're talking about Batman.
Me.
Batman
We're talking about
and
me.
DC. And yeah, for those who can't see, go to the YouTube, check out the video of this recording, and you'll see our special guest, Batman.
I'm actually here. So you should really go to YouTube and check this out.
Yeah. So I know what y'all are thinking. Like, we've already done an episode about Batman. So what are we talking about Batman again for? Well, that's because DC actually just dropped a trailer on February 11th, showcasing their entire movie lineup that they have slated for 2022. These movies include The Batman, which we did already talk about, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, The Flash, and my personal favorite that I'm most excited for, Black Adam, starring Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam.
What I've seen of that looks so cool.
Bruh, super stoked for these movies. All right. So first things first, I want to talk about the Batman because he's here with us today. Now the trailer did not show as much for Batman as some of the other films, but I believe that's because they have been showing lots and lots and lots of Batman as it releases very soon.
You know who I am.
Always got to be a Batman happening.
So, of course, The Batman is directed by Matt Reeves, starring Robert Pattinson as Batman / Bruce Wayne, Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle / Catwoman, and Paul Dano as the Riddler. Now, what this trailer did show us was a good amount of Catwoman influence. So it's no secret that she's going to be a major part of this film. She's going to work in hand with Batman for a lot of this film to take down the Riddler. So I'm pretty excited to see that.
Yeah, we've talked about it, but still
we've
really
already talked about it.
But they just continue to grow the hype. They're really on it with the social media presence.
Yeah, you got Colin Farrell as Penguin. We've all seen the trailer where Batman's chasing him down, and the Batmobile's just screaming and shit. So
I remember the first time.
Go check out our Batman episode.
Yeah, how was that, Batman?
Do you have anything to add, Batman?
This is your
maybe
50th
say about
movie.
your movie that's coming out.
I gotta say, when they first told me that someone like Robert was going to be playing someone like me, I was not expecting it. But I mean, I get it. He's pretty. That's what Hollywood wants.
Jesus.
They don't care about justice. They just care about.
It's not really
looks.
about. I'm sorry. Say that again, Batman. I was cutting you off.
I said they don't care about justice. They only care about looks.
They only care about looks. This corrupt society. But
never interrupt me again.
Movies. What'd you say?
So yeah, I mean, we've already covered, a lot of Batman in the previous video. So
we have a lot of fun on this shit.
If you want to hear that, go check out our podcast. And if you're on the podcast, I mean, y'all have probably heard it already. So
WAKPAK.
Yeah. The next movie I'm going to talk about is probably the other one that they released the least amount of content for, and that would be Aquaman in the Last Kingdom, starring Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
I gotta be honest, I still have not seen the first Aquaman.
It's pretty good, directed by James Wan. This one's also directed by James Wan, so it's probably going to be very similar. What this trailer does show us about Aquaman is one, it shows Jason Momoa in like the full OG like comic armor sitting on the throne. That shit was dope. And then they also showed him in his stealth suit, which has already been confirmed to mimic some of the skins of deep sea creatures. So we might see that suit like change colors to blend in with the
Nice.
background. And that would be pretty dope.
That's awesome.
I mean, yeah. Oh my God,
Oh my God,
Batman's
Super
gone.
Symbiote. When did you get here?
Yeah, that thing's it's just a mess to talk in. I mean,
Dude,
yeah,
you missed Batman. He was here.
yeah. I saw the Batmobile skid down the street, and I was like, "Fuck."
Damn.
But I heard Aquaman, and I was like, "Oh, I'll chime in on Aquaman."
Yeah. So yeah, please.
I see the first Aquaman movie. A lot of people that I've talked to or I know was like, man, the movie was dope. That was one of the best DC movies I've ever seen. And I just didn't feel that. I mean, a lot of the acting was pretty good, but it just felt like another drag on cash grab by DC.
Yeah, the best DC film they've seen. That's a
Yeah,
stretch.
that's a rough one. Like I don't agree with that statement, but I will say that I do have a little bit tinier hopes for this one than I did for the first one. It looks like with this one, James really wanted to go balls to the wall with Aquaman. So I mean, it's something I wasn't excited for, but I mean, I'll watch it, I guess.
No, yeah, I think it's going to be good. We got a lot of actors returning. You know, we got Willem Dafoe returning as Nuidius Volko. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, I don't
And then
know.
Patrick Wilson as Ocean Master. He's coming back. So that's pretty cool.
The fuck's an Ocean Master?
Ocean Master is fucking one of Aquaman's villains, dude. Come on,
Nice.
It's
dude.
his brother, man.
And
I mean,
we
y'all
got
know I'm
Yawa.
definitely not the DC head of the group. Like I mean, I love it, but definitely this is not my expertise.
It's
But that's cool.
Fair
Orm,
enough.
his
Fair enough.
brother.
Yeah, we've got Yaya Abdul returning as Black Manta. So
Yeah,
I do love
big
he's
me
gonna
Black
dog.
fucking
Manta.
kill it. Lots of rumors about his costume, you know, kind of being the full Black Manta array with the helmet and the lasers.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. Um, Dolph Lundgren is gonna be King Nereus.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking, I mean, I didn't know he was still
Alright.
in the game, but tight. I'm down with that, I guess.
No, yeah. So let's see how that movie goes. Like I said, James Wan's the director. I thought he did a pretty good job with the first one, and I feel like now that he's got a better standing, because that was kind of his first project for DC. I think he can go a little bit harder with this one, so I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch the first one.
No, yeah, long story. Well, yeah, you should watch the first one. And I understand it's hard to get into like a sequel after the first one. So, like, I'd imagine. Does it seem like something that makes you want to maybe see the first one to see if this one's good?
Yeah, especially if the rest of these movies are also fantastic. Like if DC's really coming back, like then yeah, I'll like hop onto the train.
True.
And I am a kind of person who like I'm not gonna just watch the second movie. Like I need to know what happened first.
Yeah, totally. I totally
Same.
agree. So yeah, that's all I really know about Aquaman right now. To be honest, like there's not too much to go on. We know that Aquaman's going to be working with an unusual ally, so it's probably going to end up being Ocean Master.
Yeah,
Nice.
probably.
Another movie that they are releasing it is the Flash movie. So the
Nice.
Flash is
Nice,
releasing
nice,
on
nice, nice.
November 4th, directed by Andy Muschietti, who also directed the 2 previous installments of It.
Loved it.
Of course, we all
Yeah,
know
me too.
Ezra Miller is cast as the Flash, same guy that played the Flash in the Justice League movie. I know he caught a lot of shit for that portrayal in the Justice League movie. So there's actually some rumors because this movie revolves around messing with the timeline and the multiverse. that this could erase the events of the Snyderverse
Okay.
Oh,
and
okay.
give kind of a new
Look
slate.
now.
There is a lot of people already confirmed for casting. So we got Michael Keaton as Batman. We've got Ben
Yes.
Affleck as Batman.
Okay.
We've got Sasha Kayla, I might have pronounced that wrong, as Supergirl to set up for the Supergirl series.
Yeah.
Um, Kiersey Clemens as Iris West Allen.
Yeah, from
Gotcha.
Justice League.
Michael Shannon is confirmed to return as General Zod.
What?
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
They're bringing Michael Shannon back?
That's
Maribel Verdú
dope.
is slated to play Nora Allen.
Oh man, we're gonna get a Flashpoint.
And we got Ron
Flashpoint.
Livingston coming as Henry Allen.
Yeah. He was in Justice League as well, I'm pretty sure. So, oh man.
So yeah, so Michael Shannon coming back as General Zod. How do we feel about that, guys? Not only that, Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton coming in as Batman, two different Batmans.
So they're pulling
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the multiverse is here. And that's cool. I mean, Michael Shannon's cool.
So see, with all of that going on, like you can't help but wonder where the hell is Eobard Thawne?
All right, like, are they going to get into all that? Now, there
probably
is a lot
hiding.
of speculation about this movie too, how it could be mislabeled as a Flash movie. I think that's what the trailer was trying to showcase is like this is going to be a Flash movie, like he is front and center, but the story is going to revolve around Batman multiverses
That would be pretty cool.
because there's no
Nice.
other Flashes, directly casted. We do have multiples of other characters.
Okay, that's cool.
He does not. So, some rumors.
I mean, that
But
I'm
yeah,
sure it's gonna
dude,
be cool.
I'm
The
excited
plot
to
they could create with that.
Michael Shannon Zod again.
I wonder if that means
Yeah.
him and Supergirl are gonna fight.
Right. And what's interesting is Henry Cavill's Superman is not present on the casting list as of right now.
Yeah.
Now, could it be something that they sneak him into later? Possibly.
Could be in the works.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like as far as that goes, I think his chapter's done.
And
But it would
I really
be-
think
it'd be
that this is going to
nice.
also play into the Supergirl series that's releasing, which means during that series, we might see the point that's in this movie happen in that series and they collide together, which also brings up rumors of another cameo that might not be on that cast list, and that is Grant Gustin as Flash.
Yeah, because
That would be
Ezra
cool.
was in that episode of The Flash and they met each other
Okay.
and Grant basically gave him the name of the Flash.
Nice. That would
Yeah,
be
so
sick.
there's been heavy rumor that like the reverse of that scene will happen in the movie where we'll see it from Ezra's point of view instead of Grant's, and that would be pretty sick.
So yeah,
Nice.
so how are y'all feeling about this Flash movie?
I think they're about to bring the heat. Like, I think this movie is going to step DC up really, really hard.
Yeah, I think Andy
The amount of
Muschietti is a great director.
cameos.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
he do a
pretty
good job
good.
with this.
He's a
I could
pretty
s-
solid director.
I could see a lot of redemption arcs.
And
Kind of how we
honestly,
got in No Way Home, I'm sure.
like, yeah,
And this
this
is
has a
the-
lot of potential.
I
Yeah,
also
done right.
definitely see this serving as the goodbye for Ben Affleck, like just officially putting up the cowl for good. I think this will serve as a nice point for that.
Now that's also something
And-
interesting too, because Ezra Miller himself has been making some very curious tweets. There was one where someone was talking about how Ben Affleck, it was the article, the interview in which Ben Affleck said that this was going to be his last Batman performance. And Ezra Miller had underlined that in red and wrote in ha 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 all across it and then posted that to Twitter.
Oh,
But, like,
okay.
people don't know if that's like maybe an inside scoop on like Ben Affleck is not going away as Batman.
Well, if they could keep this multiverse train going, so like maybe one movie's not enough.
I mean, Flash kind of always has a connection to the multiverse
Yeah.
at any point in time. This is through the Speed Force.
So yeah, I feel like that one's got a lot of potential. You know, how y'all feeling about that? Are you excited to get into Flash? Maybe hope.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like I go in and out of phases with the Flash. Like he's like my favorite superhero, and then I just kind of like lose interest for a little bit. But I think this could really like put him back on top,
Yeah,
especially Ezra Miller's in general.
Yeah.
yeah, he needs a lot. We did get a look at his suit in that trailer. I kind of like how he's got the goggles now. Like I thought that was kind of hot.
Yeah, the drop down lenses was sick. That
Yeah,
was a good
with
addition.
the electric lines running through his suit, like it's pretty cool. I don't like how kind of bulky the helmet is, I guess.
Yeah, that was like a major concern through Twitter with how bulky the helmet looks.
So, but
I'm sure
I
it'll
think
be fine.
I think it's
Yeah,
got a lot of potential. I think it can redeem Ezra Miller's, you know, Justice League example.
Yeah,
Uh, I think
totally.
if they do the tie-ins with Supergirl, and I think if they do tie it in to the CW Flash, um, that would be a really cool move. I feel like that would be fan service, and I feel like it would be awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree. That'd be
All right.
sick.
I'm pretty hyped for it.
And that brings us to our fourth movie, which is the one I am personally most excited for, and that is Black Adam, starring
Yeah,
Hell
Dwayne
same.
yeah.
Johnson. Now that is slated to release July 29th, directed by Juame Colette Serra.
Nice.
Now they released a lot in that trailer for Black Adam. We finally got to see Dwayne Johnson in his full Black Adam suit. We'd only
Yeah.
had concept art until then. So that was really, really nice.
Yeah,
Uh we also have noticed like that. So he apparently doesn't wear his cape. Like he
Yeah.
has like his hood in the beginning, but like anytime that they reference like his visage in the trailer of what at a point that seems like later on in the movie, like he's not wearing a cape. It's like it's just
Yeah.
gonna be like ripped Dwayne Johnson in
capes
the
are out, man. They've been out of
Yep.
fashion.
no, yeah. So a lot of people were shown in this movie. So of course we got Noah Centineo as Adam Smasher. We got a
Hell
full look at
yeah.
Adam Smasher in this movie. He looks pretty dope, growing and beating stuff up. We got Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, and his
Yeah,
looks fucking
yeah,
dope.
It's exactly
yeah.
what everyone wanted him to be.
No, yeah. We've got Aldous Hodge as Hawkman.
Also looks
Word.
sick as
Yeah,
hell.
Hawkman too. Finally getting some screen time.
Yep, it's the
No.
original JSA.
And we've got Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone.
Nice. I'm
All
not
right,
super
now,
familiar with a lot of them, but like the trailer looks sick, and I think they're all gonna be fantastic.
no, yeah, it's gonna be dope. That's pretty good casting too. And I mean, honestly, Dwayne Johnson rarely like fails me.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I,
You know,
I'm
so
sure
but
he's
as we
got it.
all know, so Dwayne Johnson, not Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam. Black Adam is a villain in DC Comics. There are definitely some comic lines where he's kind of an anti-hero, you know. Um, and I mean, honestly, what he wants isn't like horrible.
Yeah.
But
He's not a
generally,
terrible
he is
person.
portrayed as a villain. So, in this movie, of course, we have the JSA, which is the Justice Society of America. And that's going to be the team that's formed by Atom Smasher, Dr. Fate, Cyclone, and Hawkman.
Hell yeah.
Um, so chances are that the way the story is going to go is, Black Adam's probably going to come out. He's going to fuck some people up, and the JSA is going to be sent to stop him. So he's going to have to fight these people.
Yeah.
And honestly, he'll probably end up joining the JSA and becoming kind of like, the anti-hero villain guy.
Yeah,
Um,
the
And hopefully
Suicide
that just leads into him
Squad-esque.
fighting Shazam, because I think that's what we all really want to see is
Yeah,
I'm
Black
sure we
Adam
that's
and
what
will.
everyone
Shazam duking
wants.
it out. So this Hawkman, he's gonna be the alien version of Hawkman, so he could be hundreds of years old. There's really no way of knowing how old he is. Dr. Fate, naturally, the Dr. Fate is actually like the helmet. It's not Pierce Brosnan's character.
Yeah,
I mean, that's thousands of years old. It's like ancient, and with Black Adam also being an ancient being, um, there's chances that like these aren't the first times that these people's paths have crossed. They could know each other, type of situation.
yeah.
Cyclone being in this movie, I think that's dope. So Cyclone is the daughter of Red Tornado, who I low key thought was just always a robot.
Yeah.
So like when I heard that, I was like, how?
Wait a minute. No, yeah, he's later on like New 52 style, and then a lot of new stuff. He's like a cyborg version of what he used to be. I don't know a lot about Cyclone, but I imagine if she's going to throw hands with Dwayne Johnson, she's got to be fit enough too. So, I mean, hey, it's gonna make for a sick ass fight, no matter who it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope. And I mean the director, he's the same director that directed Orphan and House of Wax, so he's got some horror direction, and I think doing that with someone who's gonna be more villain than hero is
Yeah.
definitely gonna be really cool.
It makes
Yeah.
I
sense.
know
It just
Black Adam.
works.
Do what?
I said it just works.
Yeah. I know Black Adam's character, like his son's gonna be a heavy influence in the story as to why he does what he does. And he's probably gonna bam with all four of those members of
Yeah,
the
probably.
JSA. He's gonna bam hard. It's gonna be dope. And as long as they set me up for that eventual Shazam bam, then I'm gonna be very
The
satisfied with the
Shazam
movie.
bam.
Yeah.
Get your
Shazam bam,
tickets.
dude.
Shazam
Black Adam and
bam
Shazam
at the,
bam.
Hashtag
at the
Shazam Bam.
Doug Dimmadome.
So yeah. But all right, but knowing all this, I really just have one question because I took so much time just talking about all four movies. Which of these do you think y'all are most excited to see?
I mean, definitely Black Adam.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, of course, for like, I'm excited for Batman, Flash, Black Adam.
I mean,
think,
I say Black Adam because it's someone new, and I think it's the perfect time because they're doing all these other movies with characters we've known for so long, and they're opening the multiverse, and then now we get a Black Adam and like four new heroes that we have not previously seen either.
Yeah,
yeah,
And
but
it's just gonna be great. I like a whole new cast of characters to love,
yeah. I think the Flash is going to end up being mine because the Flash is just going to have so much going on to keep
right.
your
That's
focus like darting around the whole time. It's going to
That
be,
that's
too.
the one that
That
like comes
too.
close to me for Black Adam because like Flash has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
yeah.
I personally did not really like Ezra Miller as Flash. I thought he was like too goofy, you know,
Yeah.
like
think
even in like his anatomy, like the way they made him run, that wasn't even his fault, but like still,
yeah, that's where it's like who knows if it was direction or if it was
I
character
just
choice, but like
did not like how they portrayed Flash. So
it's good they're trying to like reset.
I do
Yeah.
notice that there's subtle changes too. I noticed that the lightning is fucking yellow now.
Yeah. That's true. I
It
noticed
was
that as well.
definitely blue
Hmm.
Yeah. He's
in like
trying
the
to take it in
original.
the right way, at least.
So I think they are trying to actively make it more towards like the comic end. Hopefully like they do some stuff to fix like just how, because I mean this is going to be the main character of this movie. Like And he's
Yeah.
gonna handle like bullshit from multiple like dimensions and shit. So like, yeah. But
Yeah,
Black
those
Adam, I mean, I think it's gonna fucking rock.
yeah,
Like,
those two are definitely on top. Like I'm excited for Batman, like a new Batman, sure. Like, and I think it is gonna be cool and like really bring Batman back too. But
and then the one other thing is I really have noticed. So a lot of these directors, um, Juame Calesera and Andy James Wan, these are horror directors.
Yeah.
They've directed horror movies, and I just think it's interesting that DC kind of let some horror directors direct some of their films, and they ended up being decent.
yeah,
And so now it seems like they're giving a lot of horror directors this chance to be like, hey, so DC is like a dark superhero universe. Do you want to direct it? So, and maybe that's the right call. Maybe that's what DC's needed the whole time. It's like horror minds behind their films.
I mean DC has always been the darker comic book series, or like
Yeah.
it's just darker than Marvel, and like they try and reflect it in some of the movies, and like I feel like the ones that fail are very like just not true to the comics. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
So do you think that like this transition to a more horror aspect DC universe is gonna, help out the cinematic universe, or do you think it's just gonna be another attempt that's gonna get washed over by something else?
I think it gives DC a really good chance, especially with everything else that they've got planned on the side. I think it gives DC a really good fighting chance to come back and make a name for themselves again after the past like four flops of movies they did. So I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm ready for some competition for Marvel.
Yeah.
Always good to have some friendly competition.
Oh yeah, I kind of hope that Marvel just like sees that trailer and is like, oh, so you want to do it like that? So they
We
just
gotta
show
go
them a
harder.
trailer that they're gonna do.
They're doing it again. Damn it. They're dropping another Dark Knight. We gotta go harder. Make another Avengers.
Yes, oh my god.
Gather the Avengers.
They'll never hear DC again.
Oh man. So yeah, pretty exciting news. It's cool that DC shared that information with us, and showed us what's coming out, showing what to get excited for. And all in 2022.
Yeah.
So
That is pretty
it's gonna be
nuts
really
for
cool.
this year that we've already started too. 10 months.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And I mean, they've all been in the works for a while now, so it's just really great that they get to all happen. Um, and that brings us to our final segment, the fluff fumble.
Eventually the sound effects will come in. Until
Yeah.
then, it's us.
I don't
It's
know
all
how
us, baby.
I don't know how I could do that, but I'll definitely look into
We just have to pre-record some, just like that.
some cartoon.
Can I get
noise.
that horn? You know?
Boop.
Can I just get that?
Yeah.
It would have to be like
Rhett just really wants to do a clown voice. That's what it is.
Yeah. So this week on Fluff's Fumbles, Futurama is coming back. Yay! That's not the
Yes.
actual fumble. So
Wait, yeah, that's not a fumble, man. That's celebration.
You got
yeah,
us.
right. No, that's a celebration. I'm really glad that Futurama is coming back. It's coming back to Hulu. They got the rights for it. They're doing a revival. The fumble here is that they got most of the original cast to do the voices again, but the one person they did not get was the voice of Bender by John DiMaggio. They did not even ask him to play the role. and
Yeah, that's rude.
lots of fans are upset. I think it's a bold move,
Understandably.
Cotton.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Like, you don't just not invite John DiMaggio. Like,
That is the
I
biggest
don't even
fumble
get what they're
already of the
thinking.
year, probably. Like, how do you think to bring back this show that's cherished by so many, not
Right.
ask for one of the biggest voices of our generation?
Right. For those of you that don't know, John DiMaggio is one of the most common voice actors I can think of. He's definitely influenced, some shows that you watched. He influences shows that your kids watch. All right. This is Jake from Adventure Time. This is Bender from Futurama, So many voices. I can't even think. I'm too flustered,
I'm flustered.
Flustered
Fans
from
are
the
furious.
fumbles.
I'm one of them. I'm flustered on my fumble.
Yeah,
It's a Futurama.
everybody knows that that's a big fuck up, whether you
No, yeah,
watch
it's
that show or
huge.
not.
Yeah, hopefully
That's a
they
big
can fix
fuck
the
up.
mistake and then release the show and we can all be happy.
Yeah, there's even threats of fans boycotting the series simply because John DiMaggio wasn't asked. And it's
Well,
not even
that's
the
not
fact that he's
surprising.
not doing it. Like, if they had asked him and he had denied it, that's one thing. But like,
Yeah.
they did not even offer the respect to be like, would you want to come back and reprise this role? And it gets thicker. Not only did they ask John DiMaggio to not come back and play Bender, they asked Mark Hamill to play the
What?
voice of Bender. And Mark Hamill's reply was literally to say, "How dare you try and drag my name to the mud? I'm not going to be known as the fake Bender."
Yeah, you tell him, Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Bro,
I wasn't even
the disrespect,
auditioned for
like,
that shit.
game respects game. Like, Mark Hamill's not about to do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even about I know it's not about them like being like, "Oh, well, we're gonna make you the fake Bender." It's like, it's disrespectful. He's not gonna disrespect John like that.
And I mean, I forgot to even mention it, but like in the Under the Red Hood movie, John DiMaggio was Joker.
Nice.
So this is like the OG Joker being like, no, I'm not gonna soil someone of the Joker family. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's not what we do here. Luke
Yeah, that's wild.
Skywalker, fucking always a hero.
Yeah.
Always a hero.
No, yeah. And John DiMaggio isn't even silent about it. Like, a lot of fans have like tweeted it saying to like cheese it, because that's something that Bender said in this show a lot.
Yeah.
Talking about boycotting it. And he actually responded to everybody in a tweet saying, "Thanks for the concern and the props, everyone. I really appreciate it. Don't worry, I'll keep you posted. But until then, cheese it, #BenderGate." He has publicly told everyone that he has not been approached by Hulu. He knows about the revival. And obviously everyone else knows,
Yeah.
and he still has not been approached.
That's
And
crazy.
they just got rejected by Mark Hamill, who also knows they did not approach John DiMaggio. So who knows if this revival is even going to go through. Shows have definitely been canceled for less before release.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big
And
time fuck up.
Futurama definitely has the checkered past, so it could just end up being false hope to an entire audience base.
Yeah.
Damn. Those are some
Yeah.
fumbles, man.
That is a fucking fumble.
Yeah, that's a major fumble. That's why we invented this segment.
Damn.
Thank you for tuning in this week, guys. Feel free to throw us a like, give us a follow. We really appreciate all the support.
Thank you, WAKPAK.
Keep
Guess
trying to
what?
get better.
And now you can
We love
scroll
you.
down just a little bit and you can click that damn subscribe button and click that notification bell. Yeah.
Or just allow us to spread to the internet like a virus. Just
We are a virus.
let us do
comedy.
Become a part of our WAKPAK.
We're not that bad. You'll love it here. We
Yeah.
offer great amenities.
It's only weird at first, I promise.
It's only weird for like a week.
And it can only get better, right?
Yeah, it's the sky's the limit.
It's only getting better. We have not gotten worse. So
I mean, hey, you're right. We haven't gotten worse, so we're doing it right.
So
Crushing it.
it's all up from here. All right, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday.
And
I'm
Valentine's
one of your three
Day.
hosts.
It's
Fluffy
And
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day. Happy
We forget
Valentine's
that. It
Day.
is Valentine's Day.
Go
I was gonna
kiss.
do
Go
some
kiss you
Valentine's Day
somebody.
stuff.
Oh, we're stepping on his
Oh,
toes here.
yeah.
We're stepping
Have
on
a
his
happy
toes.
Valentine's, and stuff. But fuck it,
Yeah, we shit all over your feet with that one, bud. You
On a
waited
side
too
note,
long.
though, today I did actually get engaged. So
Yeah,
that was
congrats, man.
Really dope.
Congratulations.
this.
WAKPAK gets bigger every day.
Yeah, we're a growing family.
All right, and I am Fluffy McGruff.
I'm was Batman, but now I'm Super Symbiote.
And I'm Naboo, that too.
And thank you for tuning into the WAKCAST.
Yeah, we're Audi
you guys next
5000. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining the WAKCAST. See you next week, WAKPAK.